Greetings, I'm MegaHarv, and welcome back to Mother to Deluxe. So before we continue on, hurtling towards the finale, there's a few loose ends I want to tie up. And the first one is right here in Threek. So if we go along up these stairs in here, and check out both of these rooms. I can't remember which room it is in. Let's check here. Sean checked the drawers. There was an insignificant item in the drawer. Sean got the insignificant item. Is it insignificant, you ask? Help. It doesn't look like it would do much of anything, but it is, in fact, quite significant. And the answer to its significance is in Tucson. In Tucson's hospital, as a matter of fact. So we shall climb the stairs here as well, and also check out both of these rooms. Is this the one with the gentleman? Yes, it is. I'm in perfect tip-top health now. I just wish I had more visitors. Cough, hack, hack, cough. Now, there's no way, as far as I know, to know that you give him this item. Like, it's not mentioned in the Earthbound strategy guide, and it doesn't say it anywhere in the game. But if you use this insignificant item on this gentleman... Thank you, you made me so happy. After my life, this is the second most important thing to me. Because you're so kind, I want to give you this magic truffle. It's a souvenir from Scarabai. Scarabai? Sean got a magic truffle, so there is in fact 6 magic truffles, and there is one last thing that we need to do. And that is purchase a little house that just so happens to reside on the outskirts of Onit. So let us enjoy this nostalgic trip back to the first couple of levels of the game. I never did do the coffee or the tea cutscenes, and I probably won't. If you play it, you can do it yourself. Doesn't this house look good? You can buy it for only $7,500. It has an ocean view, and the sunsets are beautiful. Folks should have a place of their own. Do you want to buy it? Yes, I do. Thank you. It's all yours now. Take some time and relax. This house, oddly enough, it reminds me very much of the house I grew up in. Complete with hole in the back of the house where the ocean view resides. It's a fixer-upper, but it has some charm. You found an old magazine. Are you going to read it? No. Good. That may be the best choice. But no, let's read this magazine. My Secret Life, Chapter 3, story from the previous chapter. I was neither a murder suspect, nor a target for an international spy organization, but I drove a car down the Jersey Turnpike at 80 miles per hour. A police officer pulled me over and asked for my driver's license. He said I was going 20 miles per hour over the speed limit. So I instantly pointed to my wife and said, "I'm in a hurry, my wife is in labor." Fortunately, my wife actually had a big stomach. I hoped he'd let me go with this excuse. "Oh, since it's an emergency, I'll lead you to the hospital with my police car," he said. "No, it's not necessary." "Why not?" asked the officer. Well, let's get going," said the officer. No, we can't. This baby is a demon child." I guess that is an actual blurb from some sort of Reader's Digest or some such thing. I don't know its actual history. If anyone knows, just let me know in the comments. Oh, and in the absolute last episode of this, I may go back and do the coffee and tea cutscenes, if I'm able to. We'll see how I'm feeling. Anyways, I'm not sure what will happen, but I sense big-time trouble ahead for you. I'm going to stay here for a while and help Mr. Saturn. It's important for a man to enjoy his duty. Excellent, excellent. Everything proceeded as planned. Dr. Andonuts, Mr. Saturn, and I worked together and finally completed the space tunnel. The purpose of this device is to enable instantaneous travel through space and time. In this prototype, you can only travel to different points within the same time period. It is able, however, to search out the location of enemies. Right now, it's indicating the presence of enemies in the Lost Underworld. Yaha! The Mr. Saturns are incredible folk. And the Apple Kid, he is a most exceptional young man. Very different from the other kids. Well, anyway, the prototype space tunnel has been stolen. Somebody resembling a pig wearing clothes took Mr. Saturn captive and stole the device. Zoom! Well said, Mr. Saturn. So I did repair the broken antenna and get the Gaia beam from it. And it does also, in fact, never miss. It doesn't work. One thing is missing. But that one substance cannot normally be found on the Earth. The substance I'm thinking of came from a meteorite that fell when I was much younger. Have you seen a meteorite anywhere recently? I don't want to say recently, but yeah, kind of. Eureka! That's it! With even just a piece of the meteorite, I can synthesize substance XYZ. I doubt that your mortal enemy, Geek, or whatever, will allow you to go to Onett and get a piece of the meteorite. By now, Onett is in his evil hands. You must go, though, so take every possible precaution. Please check them out before you leave. I wonder what Onett is like at this point in time. But I was just there. They should be okay. It's not a big deal. Let's just go back to Onett and get on it towards getting that substance XYZ that we will synthesize from the meteorite. But yeah, in the blink of an eye, Onett was overthrown by Geeg's cronies. So no more runaway dogs, they all ran away. No more coil snakes, they all jumped off this mortal coil. And the spiteful crows, those detestable crows, are so detestable that they left. And this here is Starman's ancestor. These guys drop China's best ribbon. I've never gotten it though, but I think they might have a shield. But let's check them out. What the hey? About 1000 HP. They're kind of weak to fire, not much else. Well, we're gonna find out if they have a shield pretty quickly. No, no shield. But I think if you don't kill them in 3 turns, they do Starstorm Omega or something crazy like that. So take them out as soon as you can. Mr. Ass is now level 69. So let us venture forth and fight a few more monsters, now that I can jump them. And there is the Starman's ancestor, as well as the Evil Eye. It can look at you and diamondize your party. I may as well also use this opportunity to show off PK Suck It. I may as well do fire, and also check out this Evil Eye, and I may as well polish that off with a little bit of Starstorm for you. Make quick work of these dudes, because we're not really going to have to hoard our PP right now. Freeze. So those guys are quite susceptible to freeze. Unfortunately, I didn't cast any freeze, but fortunately, that wasn't required. Let's see how much damage this Fire Omega does. And we can probably take him out with just one... yeah, one more shot. But we're getting some pretty serious experience points now. So it's not necessarily a bad idea to grind here, now that we have the Magic Hand boost. And here is the, I believe the final new enemy that we can encounter here, and that is the Elite Octobot. So let's check him out and polish these guys off with a little bit more of Starstorm. Yes, and now Sean is about as fast as Mr. Ass after the Magic Hand boost. And I also equipped HHH with the Cloak of Kings, so he's now very quick. So, one more PK Omega, and a little bit of Thunder, because Thunder still does double the damage to metallic enemies. And that was that. And that should be all the monsters I have to show you for this moment. So seeing as we're in the area, let us just go back home. And oh wait! There is a photo op here. And this is really what I wanted to check out. I'm curious if the photo op at the end of the game now is going to be all dark and dreary, because I've never tried this before. I'm a photographic genius if I do say so myself. Okay, get ready for an instant memory. Look at the camera. Ready, say, Fuzzy Pickles. I guess no matter what, when you get to the end of the game, you would have to go trip that switch. What hit me? Oh, it was the Starman. He's stealthy. I just got another Meteorite. I almost got excited there for a second. Like, shouldn't the Meteorite be sufficient for synthesizing substance XYZ? Like, I guess it's a Meteorite and not a meteorite. So apparently that makes a difference. And the evil eye just numbed everybody in my party. So let's talk to Row Dog. At this point, you guys just might be the strongest force in the world, don't you think? Oh, Sean, you finally showed up. There are plenty of creepy monsters running around on it now. The townspeople are barricaded in their homes, afraid to go out. I'm fine, but I'm a little scared. Everything will be okay if we just sit here quietly in the dark. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat some salami? I always want to eat some salami, Mom. And how does she know all this stuff happened? Onette's been taken over for all of, what, 5 minutes? And she has the down low? I guess she does have a phone. She probably has friends in the area. And I probably should also get rid of HHH's numbness for all the difference it makes. So now, much like we began, we must climb the hill. Actually, let's see what Picky's up to, for I am curious for what he is doing. Let's see what old Picky's up to. Oh, it won't even let me see what old Picky's up to. Oh, no big deal. Let's just continue on our journey. Our happy little journey in our hometown. This shouldn't take much longer, for Starstone Mega is powerful. And there's that old buttered bread roll I didn't bother to get, for I was afraid it would get stolen. It still might get stolen from these here elite Octobots, so just be careful. This is actually a pretty good area to test drive Sean's newfound powers. You get to see what a force of nature he's become. He's become quite potent. And Sakado Omega also doesn't cost as much in this version. Evil Eye's making my party numb. Fortunately, I don't need to make use of my arms at the moment, and I can still kind of shuffle along with my feet. There's something shiny that you can reach. Do you want to try and get it? Nah. There's something shiny that you can reach. Do you want to try and get it? Yeah. It doesn't even, like, humor you. It's like, screw off. So we got the Meteorite Piece. So we can just do a little bit of teleport here now, but I'm just gonna head right on back to the old Saturn Valley to continue on to our finale. But before we do anything else, I should probably restore feeling to my party members, because that's no way to fight a final boss. Yes, I want you to operate on me, ding. You all fixed up. Goody. Boing. So let us talk to Dr. Andonuts. If I only had a piece of a meteorite, I might be able to extract some substance XYZ. Well, fine, I'll give you a piece of substance XYZ. Looks like a plain old rock, but for some reason, rather, for someone who knows about it, it's actually a very special material. So let's give it to Dr. Andonuts. Ah, yes, this is fantastic. What? That's it? I've never seen this type of metal before. It is very intriguing. Alright, leave everything to us and you get some rest. This is getting most fascinating. That is rather fascinating, Dr. Andonuts. So in order to trigger the next event, we have to have ourselves a lovely little nap on that chair there that all 4 of us will cram onto. So make sure you got everything you need for this point, because there is no turning back. Finally, it's complete. The Space Tunnel, version 2, is equipped with 2 new features. First, it can repair your biological functions. Second, it can save your progress. Don't be afraid, get right in. There is just one thing, though. You might not be able to return, so make sure you're optimally outfitted. Are you ready to go? Oh, I'm ready to go. Even if you're not 100% perfectly, completely ready, well, you should be as prepared as possible. It would be for the best. You wouldn't want to accidentally leave butt naked, you know. Are you sure about that? You'd be in for some serious trouble. I just want to make sure you're ready. Let me know when your preparations are complete. Yeah, even if you say no, you just... yes or no, you get the same diatribe. Good. At last, the time has come. Are you ready? Yes. Remember this. Are you even gonna let me go, or are you just gonna tell me the same crap you did before? Yeah, same crap you did before. So let's go somewhere else. In that mysterious cave that I didn't show you in the Lost Underworld earlier. So here we are, using the space tunnel, version 2. Oh, what's this? Greetings. So you are finally here. Let's make sure I'm real healed. Excellent. You are truly excellent. There's only little time left. I'll give you the last power. I must go now. HHH became conscious of PK Starstorm Omega. Why couldn't you have done that earlier? That was rude. Let's talk to this Mr. Saturn here. Abducted I was. Boing. Abductor. Bad guy. Bad guy gone. Zoom. Where? To the past. Ding ding. But if you check this broken space tunnel, you get a Horn of Life. China got a Horn of Life. Makes me wonder if these are also Horns of Life. Albeit larger ones. But where do I go? I can't proceed any further. Oh, there's another space tunnel? How'd you build that so fast? The Space Tunnel 3 has been completed. We could finish it quickly because of Mr. Saturn's incredible scientific skill. Geeg is attacking from this exact location. That is to say, he's attacking from this very location in the past. This is very hard for me to tell you, but you must warp to the past and fight, but we here too. Doing. This is very hard for me to tell you, but what, Dr. Andonuts? Lay it on me, I can take it. In order to defeat Geeg, who is attacking from the past, you must warp to the past. However, the machine cannot warp living things. I mean, life forms. Life is demolished in the process of warping. The only way to accomplish the time travel is to transfer your brain program into a robot, and send the robot into the past. The transfer means that your spirit will go with the robot, while your body is left behind. I cannot promise that your spirit will come back after the battle in the past, yet you must understand that the four of you are the chosen ones. Do you still wish to face Geeg by traveling to the past? Well, yes, it's natural to feel as you do. The only thing left is the destruction of our planet. Nah, just joking. That won't be any problem for me personally. I've already undergone the necessary transformation a while ago now, so I can complete this Let's Play for you guys no problem. The truth of the universe travels the cosmos like a grain and like a wave, and speaks to the universes known as man. It is fate that brought me here in this form. It is my responsibility to save the world from Geeg's evil clutches. Join me next time as I, as well as Sean and company, head to the Cave of the Past. It is too dangerous for you simple humans to go along, but I will return with footage of our heroic deeds. Until that day arrives. Want a snack?